YouTube, and all social media outlets, man. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just want to start out today by saying happy Thursday to everybody, man. Hope everybody had a productive Thursday. If not, hey, man, I don't know what to tell you. But, yeah, man, happy Thursday to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, God is good, man. I'm going to just say that, man. God is good all the time, man. All the time, God is good, as they always say, man. Oh man, rest in peace, Val Kilmer, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Val Kilmer, man. I was good actor, man. You know, bro played Batman. He played. People forgot about that. He played Batman, but one of my favorite movies he played in was Tombstone. You know what I'm saying? And man, he played the great Doc Holliday, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm your Huckleberry. You know what I'm saying? That line was that line in that movie was memorable. It was like ethic. It was organic, man. It was like, if you know the story of Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp, that's based on a true story, I believe. Don't quote me, y'all. It's just my opinion. It's not, it may not be factual, but I think it is. I think the story of Wyatt Earp was a factual story. He had a buddy named Doc Holliday. And Doc Holliday, man, they was gunslingers. You know what I'm saying? And they was upholding the law in the town, but they was dealing with some outlaws. You know what I'm saying? And Doc Holliday, man, they saying, in the movie and in real life, I believe it. Like I say, I believe it was a real story where he had tuberculosis. He, had TB, man. He had this cough. You know what I'm saying? But he was a gunslinger, man. He slang that iron. And Val Kilmer played Doc Holliday in that movie. And man, it was a good movie, man. If you ain't never seen that movie Tombstone, check it out, man. If you like cowboy western movies, check out Tombstone, man. Real good movie, man. And man, my boy, passed away, man. He was sick. Bro was sick, man. You know what I'm saying? Illness, and passed on, man. And man, rest in peace to him, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, So rest in peace to the rapper Young Scooter, man. I talked about him on here on a few other videos, man. I'm just glad, I don't know what they're gonna do with the woman that made that false, police call, but man, that was bogus, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, one thing I could say, man, they say money is the root of all evil. I beg to differ. Whores is the root of all. No, I'm just joking, man. Hey, man, I'm joking, y'all. Like, I'm joking, man. But you know, I ain't. Like I say, all women ain't the same, man. It's just you got some women, man. That's why it's best to date intelligent women, women that think. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be honest, every woman in the world has an emotional thought process where they don't think they don't. Well, I ain't gonna say they don't use their brains, but their emotions can take control of their logical way of thinking. Most women in life, like it's men out here like that too, man, which is sad. You know what I'm saying? There's men that's emotional wrecks, and they let their emotions overcome their logical way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And mostly women that do that, man. Knowing women that do that, it's like you when you understand that's how women are, you can't be upset or mad at them. You know what I'm saying, for doing something bad, like something out of an emotion. You know what I'm saying, because that's the human nature to do so. You know what I'm saying. But one thing men have And some women have this too. You know what I'm saying? More intelligent women. You know, more women that hold offices and things of that nature that took psychological classes and understand. You know, some women, um, they don't think with their emotions. Some of them, man, they know how to think logical. They know how to put their emotions to the side and handle situations, thinking with a straight mind, like thinking logical. But majority of the women in the world, man, you know, sometimes they let their emotions overcome them and overcome their way of thinking to a point where they they doing some shit that man put you in a situation, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand and know that, man, you just gotta, handle, women accordingly, and try not to provoke them, man. Be supportive to her. You know what I'm saying? You got a good woman in your life, man, and sometimes she can get emotional and get on some BS with you. Sometimes the key, you have to use. I ain't gonna say reverse psychology, but you do gotta use like you have to address whatever you're going through with a young lady or woman from a psychological standpoint. You know, um, and when they going through it, hey baby, you alright? You need, no, I ain't alright. Well, hey baby, I'm just letting you know I'm here to support you and whatever you need. Hey man, buy some flowers or something, man. You know what I'm saying? While she going through something, you know what I'm saying, emotional. Get her some flowers or buy her favorite something, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Just let her know, look, man, regardless of how you feel, man, I'm here to support you, man, and I'm here with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding this out with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, just don't be mad. Some men, because as men, we have to learn how to control the narrative. And what I mean by that, you have to know how to see things and see something ain't right and handle it accordingly. Okay, she mad. Don't be mad because she mad. She got attitude, so I got attitude. To me, that's like a coward. That's like that's a sucker, man. Because you ain't doing nothing but provoking whatever is meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, if she mad, you take the high road, man. Okay, she alright. She upset. Maybe just not, let me just let her know, man. Look, I'm here to support her. Hey, baby, if you need something, I'm here. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to do anything, do some, clean up the house. You know what I'm saying? Wash the dishes. Like, do, do whatever she do as a daily routine. You know what I'm saying? If she going through something, man, you take that burden off her and you do it. You know what I'm saying? And man, you can help situations be better. You know what I'm saying? Uh, as men, we gotta learn how to control a narrative, like I say, and just be um be more cerebral when it comes to dealing with women that is going through things like emotional things, feel agitated or irritated or not feeling themselves. Hey man, it's like, hey man, life gonna get better, man. Just know, man, look, I'm here to support you to, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with you, and we gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get through it. But man, y'all, today, man, was a good day, man. Just chilling in the shop, man, talking with some of the brothers I cut with, man. Some good brothers in there, man. Shout out to them, man. Man, I say, man, one thing about me, man, I tell brothers, man, I come in peace, man. I ain't on nothing crazy. I'm not on no, you know, man, look, we came from that life, man. We came from that life, man. And we ain't, we know what that life brought about. It brought about destruction. You know what I'm saying? I done lost, man, so many people to that life. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that life. And what I do, I like to talk to the older brothers that's still influenced by that life, or I like to talk to the young brothers and let them know, man, look, that's not the way, young blood. You know what I'm saying? Even the older brothers, man, you see they still be on that. And it's like, hello, hey Moody, what's up, man? Man, come on, man. Hey, I got you on my YouTube channel, man. What's good with you? How much you got, man? You got some M's? Shoot me a cash out. What they fuck up and do? What they give you, bro? Hey, this that Moody, man. Hey, bro, you ain't gotta give me shit, but you gotta look out for mama, bro. You gotta send her some money, man. I know. Hey, the white bra say you got booked, man, under my name, but I ain't tripped. You know what I'm saying? We, yeah, ha. Oh, they forgot. They accidentally did something. She was saying. They think they think you weak. Yeah. Hey, bro, you gotta stay out of jail, man. You getting the money now. You got the Section 8, I heard. Man, I heard you balling like a motherfucker. Hey, where Rashad at, man? You be seeing that motherfucker? Nah, he ain't in jail. He was just on the internet. He on the internet. That motherfucker ain't in jail. He on the internet. What you want me to tell her? Hey, man, you funny motherfucker, man. Hey, man, what I was gonna say, man? We was talking to mama, man. That shit was so funny, bro. Hey, me and DJ, huh? What? Nigga, you ain't rich, nigga. You ain't got no money, nigga. Shit, today, March, April. Yeah. Nigga, they gonna give you like $10,000. That's it, nigga. You a funny motherfucker, man. Hey, man, you a nut, man. Yeah. You balling like a motherfucker. Hey, man, send mama. Hey, man, you better send my mama some money, man. Yeah, that's love, man. I'm proud of you, man. You know, fucking, you ain't working no hard. I'm talking about you work hard for. You can't fight. Yeah, yeah. Look at God, man. 50 and famous. You funny the motherfucker, man. Hey, man, let me charge this motherfucking phone up, nigga. Cause my shit finna die. Hey, bro, call me back when it's phone in about an hour. I'm gonna lock this number in. All right. That's my brother, man. That nigga crazy as hell. You see, he called me, man, talking about he rich. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be saying, man. I be dealing, shout out to bro, man. Bro, man, look, let me tell you something about bro, man. Bro, grimy, man. Bro been through a lot, though, man. He getting himself together, man. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about him, man. he always been a survivor. You know what I'm saying? A tough skinned nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bro done been in penitentiaries all across the motherfucking country. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker been locked up all across the country, man. From the East Coast to the West Coast to the Midwest to the South. This motherfucker been all over the country, man. You know, bro, man, he funny, man. But he ain't, you know, everybody love him and know him, man. You know that Moody, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know that boy something else, but you know, that was just him on the phone talking about how rich he is now. You know what I'm saying? I told him, look, man, you ain't got to do nothing for me, man. Man, make sure our mama's straight, man. Send my mama some money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But man, he ain't gonna send it. You know, he ain't getting that much. That nigga ain't getting that much money. He probably getting a couple hundred or something. You know, he likes to call and talk shit like that. But man, shout out to bro. You know what I'm saying? But man, just, man, look, man, having older siblings and brothers, man, is a blessing, man. Cause I'm growing up, man, me and my brother, man, we had a rough life, you know what I'm saying, growing up how we grew up. But you know what I'm saying, one thing about us, man, and my grandma used to always tell us, like I probably said that on here before, but she said we was preyed upon children, you know, and I believe that, you know what I'm saying, because man, look, God done pulled us out of some crazy tough situations, you know what I'm saying, and to still be here, man, able to talk and call each other and shoot the shit and kick the bobos, man, that shit a blessing, man. There's a lot of people, man, that's in alive now that can't do that with their siblings. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed to have all my siblings, in my around that I can talk to on my mama and father side. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing, man. We don't see or talk to each other a lot, but man, look, it's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? All of them know, man. Vale, man. Look, man, I'm a fuck, man. Break a jaw for one of them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that, man, because I'm not violent. I'm just talking crazy, y'all. But man, people know, man. Look, the love is real and the love is there. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love with me. So it's a blessing, man. But man, bro, man, I tell y'all a story, man. Bro, bro had got into it with this guy, man. So this guy, he went and got about 20 guys from from the hood, man. Bro, what bro didn't know, the guys he went and got, man. Those are the guys, like them guys, man. Look, we politic and hang around them every day. So when he went and got these guys and bought them to my mama crib, you know what I'm saying? I guess they thought they was gonna jump on bro or something. So one of the guys like, man, you brought us over here for Ant? Like, nah, man, we ain't on that, man. Ant, man, that's our man. Y'all gonna have to, man, box it out. You know what I'm saying? So, man, all I remember, man, bro came upstairs and grabbed a big knife. And then first he grabbed a knife, then he like, nah, I'm gonna put that down. I ain't no killer. So he grabbed a bat. I'm like, man, what the hell you gonna do with that, man? He's like, man, I'm finna go out here and fuck some of these niggas up. So, man, I go downstairs, man. All the niggas from the block, man. You know what I'm saying? My cousin guys, everybody. It was like 20 niggas out there. They like, oh, man, you brought us over here. This Ant. Like, man, they like, man, we ain't over there with Ant, man. You gonna have to box that out. So, bro didn't want to box, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, nah. So I found out later on that day, because I wasn't around there. They like, man, they end up fighting, man. Broke, they my cousin, man. Rest of my cousin's son, my cousin Jermaine. He like, man, Ant whoop dude ass, man. You know what I'm saying? He came over there. He said, man, they was just fighting. He said, man, Ant was beat the shit out of him. But I asked my brother what happened. He like, man, I was choking the shit out that motherfucker. And his eyes were rolled behind his back. But he never told me the rest of the story. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so you just choked him out, man, and just that was it. He like, man, I choked the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? So I got the story from my cousin where he died. I mean, before he died, rest his soul, man. I miss Cuz, man. Cuz like my brother. He like, man, Ant was choking the shit out the nigga, man. And the nigga eyes was rolled behind his back. But then the shortest jumped, them twins jumped out the car on his ass. They was trying to get him. He said on his ass, he was like, them twins was trying to get at Ant. I don't know what he did to him. You know what I'm saying? Bro took dude rims, you know what I'm saying? Took dude rims and was riding around with his rims on his car. Did after he took dude rims, he beat him up. But while he was in the process of choking him out, beating him up, the twins that he done ripped off, he done took some weed to work from him, jumped out on him to get out on him. Like they was looking for Abu. Like they while he in the midst of fighting this dude, choking him out, they jumped out to get back at him. So they say, man, Moody jumped off dude, man, and got took off. Cause the twins, man, they used to whoop people in the hood, man. Them twins was, man, they was something else, man. I ain't gonna say their names, man, to protect the innocent, but man, they say them twins, man, used to whoop people out there, man. So they was trying to get that Moody because he done ran off with some of theirs, man. They say, man, get up out of there, man. They could get you. You know what I'm saying? But I like, man, look, man, bro was something else, man. I'm just glad, man, look, he survived, you know what I'm saying, the hood. Because, man, we grew up, man, it was just wild, man. You know what I'm saying? I can tell y'all some wild stories, man. You know, they didn't call it the Wild Hunters for nothing, man. And a lot of people, man, that I grew up around definitely played a part in them hunters being wild. You know what I'm saying? But you know, to everybody who grew up out there, you know, it's a blessing we made it out of that shit because, man, a lot of people didn't, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's what I, you know, that's who I do it for, man. Talk on this app. You know what I'm saying? On this channel. You know, tell stories. You know what I'm saying? Um, even in my barber chair, you know what I'm saying? I like to talk to the youth and coach them on how to, you know, mentor them on how to be better men out here and not live that type of lifestyle. You know, man, I just feel like that's my calling in life. So that's what I like to do, man. And man, I love doing it. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, in life, man, it's about elevating growth and developing your mind mentally to overcome a lot of things and a lot of adversities in life. And that's what we aim to do, man. Just teach the youth a better way. You know. Um, yeah, man. So that's a blessing always. But man, bro, man, he come a long way, man. And just to hear him, man, look, Carly me talk crazy like, yeah, he funny, man. I'm telling you, man. You know, I can remember telling him a story, man. I think I talked about that on here before. You know, I was telling him a story about this woman I was with, and I was like, yeah, man. You know, he made me so mad. You know, my brother, you know, he made me mad. It was just funny. I couldn't stop laughing because it's like, man, this dude is crazy, man. Like, so I'm telling him, like, man, I'm venting to him about the brawl. Like, man, yeah, man. And then this woman had the nerve to tell me, man, she want to try some coke. I said, man, you a crackhead? Man, what type of, who tell a man something like that? You know what I'm saying? I said, man, that's some hype stuff. So here go my brother. He gonna say, man, Bill, maybe she wanted to spice up y'all love life or something. You know what I'm saying? I got so mad when he said that. I'm like, man, nigga, you deal with a cokehead ass then, nigga. Like, you know, you probably have a better time with it than I would. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, man, that was just like too much. Like what she said, like, you know, and I was just venting to bro about it. He just made a joke out of it. So after I hung up the phone from him, I just couldn't stop laughing. Like, man, this nigga is crazy, man. But he would say that shit to us. Man, Bill, maybe she wanted to spice up y'all love life or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she wanted, you know. I said, man, this nigga crazy, man. This nigga a fool. I thought I was crazy, man. My older brother, man, is a nutso, man. Y'all meet him and be like, oh, man, this dude, man. But one thing about bro, man, he'll have you dying laughing. Like, man, look, there's some comedians in my family, man. Like, I got cousins that's funny. You know what I'm saying? I got a few cousins that'll have you crying laughing. You know what I'm saying? But my brother's also a nutcase. You know what I'm saying? And bro will say some stuff, man, and just how you just laughing, man. Like, and he don't even be trying to be funny. You know, he one of them guys that's funny by default. You know what I'm saying? He be saying something that is normal to him, but anybody else who hear it, they couldn't stop laughing because it's like this nigga a fool, you know. And I'm not short stopping, you know what I'm saying? I'm a comedian by heart, not by trade, but by heart, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I keep people around me laughing, like, especially loved ones, like family. Like, man, I go to my mama's house, man, that lady, I keep her cracking up, even my auntie. You know what I'm saying? I had them laughing all night, man. You know what I'm saying? My sister, she don't even laugh at nothing. But man, look, my sister, man, look, I get around her, we get to talking shit, man. I crack it up laughing. Cause they know, man, look, Vail, he funny by default. You know what I'm saying? He not, not by trade. you know. But in life, man, that's what it's about, man. Just, laughter, you know what I'm saying? Just having good times, man. You know what I'm saying? In life, man, you want the good times to outweigh the bad, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have some bad times in life, man. You got to prepare for them mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? And you just got to know, man, look, man, God ain't going to put you through nothing you can't handle, man. Like I say, man, a dear friend of mine who's no longer here told me that once, and it always resonated and stuck with me. You know, God ain't gonna put you through nothing you can't handle, Bill. You know what I'm saying? And we was riding and talking. I'll never forget this. He was like, man, he had just came home from doing a bid. He like, Bill, it was meant for me to go to jail. It may not have been meant for you to go to jail. It may not be meant for you to get locked up or nothing, man. God probably got another calling for you. Because you probably can't handle what I went through. You know what I'm saying? And bro was telling me, man, how he was seeing people get shanked up, stabbed up in jail. He was telling me how he was making, they call them now Glock dookies. You know what I'm saying? Bro told me, look, man, bro came out of prison, man. His eye was a little cocked. I'm like, damn, what happened to your eye? Like, man, your eye wasn't like that before you went to prison. My eye be kind of cocked too sometimes. Yeah, I gotta look straight. You know what I'm saying? But bro was like, he was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, he said he was telling me a jail story. And bro was so institutionalized, and I love bro. That was like my brother, man. He showed me how to make a shank out of plastic fork, man. Like, bro knew how to make shanks and everything, man. That was my nigga, man. He was funny as hell, man. But he was telling me one time, man, the CO was playing with his tray. He like, man, Marvell, man, he was throwing my tray, we was on lockdown. He like, man, he was throwing my food in the cell. So he like, man, he ain't call it a Glock Dookie, but he was like, man, he told me what he put in it and everything. So he like, man, when the CO came back past the cell, he shot it in his face. He said, man, they threw him in the hole, man, for a couple months. I'm like, man, bro, you was really living that. But see, man, look, man, we was young, man. We used to watch shit like Blood In, Blood Out. You know what I'm saying? That was like our favorite movie. Hey, I was like, bro, man, we used to watch them fucking jail movies, man. That shit kind of, man, like I say, man, when we was younger, like, man, we was just like, man, jail, you're not a man unless you go to jail. That was our ideology. But when you grow up and mature and you understand, you know better. But bro, he had to experience that. And he was telling me that story. I was just like, man, bro, you wild, man. He threw that shit to your face. Like, you broke his head. Man, he say, man, they threw his ass in the hole, man. But I'm like, man, bro, man, he was wild, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, I just wish bro was still here with us, man. That was, I say rest his soul, man. That was my brother, man. And every time I think about him, man, I talk about him on this channel, man, I get a little sad, man, cause like I say, man, you know, in life, man, you don't have too many friends, man. But man, like I say, bro, honestly was my friend. Like, man, look, man, get that man the shirt off my back. You know what I'm saying? If he ever needed it, vice versa. Bro, that man put money in my pocket. Like, bro, look out, man, look, bro used to put money in my pocket since we was shouties. You know what I'm saying? We was, man, out young, man, doing things, getting money together, and you know, so as always, was a love there for him. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, sleep on my mama couch. You know what I'm saying? And man, man, I just hate, how life turned out, man. Like, I say losing people to that life, man. It has a real bad effect. I mean, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hurt, man. You know, losing my cousin to that life, man. My cousin, both of them, man. All three of my cousins, man. Like, man, even my little cousin, man. That shit hurt. Like, being around people that uh, man, every day, and then it's just man, they gone. Like man, y'all don't know how that feel. Like I'm pretty sure there's people out here that went through that. But one thing I can say, man, that'll change the way you think and how you feel about things, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna glorify the street when you lose somebody to them. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody you love. Loved ones that was like brothers, more like brothers than siblings and friends. You know what I'm saying? Cousins and friends. You know, it's crazy, man. You know how life is, but man, God, we can't question God, man. We just gotta, man, keep living and till our time is up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing, what He got us out here to do in this world, man. Live righteous. you know. But hey, man, that's my talk for the night, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Veil the Barber. Hey, man, if you're in the south suburb little area, you know what I'm saying, book me for your next haircut, man. We specialize in great haircuts, man. Good team of barbers, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you can't find the right barber for you. I got guys in shops all over the south suburbs, Indiana, um, the city. You know what I'm saying? I got barbers all throughout. That if you need a cut, if we can't cut you, man, I can see to one of them guys. They can get you in and get you right. You know what I'm saying? And all the guys that I know is sharks, man. They cut around me. They definitely sharks. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't cut around nobody but sharks. So if you need a fresh cut, man, look, if we can't get you at the shop I'm at, look, man, I got 20 other guys that I know that's in shops all over the south suburbs. Like I say, Indiana location and the city that'll get you together. So, hey, I'm your resource, man, when it come to haircuts as well. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, book me for your next haircut. And if you need a DJ, book me for your next DJ event, man. I also do that. You know, DJ by trade. You know what I'm saying? I love doing what I do. And hey, man, you need a DJ, for your parties or anything like that. Hey, book me, man. You won't go wrong. But hey, man, that's my talk for the night, y'all. As always, man, stay hater free and stay sucker free, man, because it's a lot of suckers out here, man. They trying to get us out the way, man. They trying to, they doing things that ain't right, man. They not playing fair. Hey, pray for them. Let them know, look, man. Hey, we come in peace, brother. We not on nothing. You know what I'm saying? We law-abiding citizens. We trying to live our life to the fullest and live righteous. And hey, man, hopefully Trump get this stuff together too, man. Not to jump the subject, but man, look, them terrorists, man, they scaring folks. So I pray Trump get it together, man. We got faith in Trump, man, but he gotta get this tariff thing under the wraps, man. You know what I'm saying? Because since they announced some tariffs, man, the stock market has been it's dropped terribly. You know what I'm saying? This country is terrible right now. You know what I'm saying? So hey Trump, man, hey man, I gotta come up with another strategic plan to get things back on track and get things better. But hey man, that's my talk.